Hello, and a huge warm welcome to Miracles and Messages Today, a place where we explore the extraordinary signs, the gentle whispers of the universe, and the everyday miracles that surround us. If you're looking for a message of hope, a spark of inspiration, or a reminder that you are never alone on your journey, you are in the right place. So, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button to become part of our growing community of light seekers. Your support helps spread these messages of hope far and wide, and I would absolutely love to hear from you in the comments below. Tell me, what small miracle have you witnessed lately? Or what message do you feel the universe is sending you? Share your blessing so it can become a blessing for others. And if this video resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs a little light today. Thank you for being here. And let's begin. My beloved child, something shifted the very moment that phone call was received. The person on the other side spoke your name, and with those words, everything began to unravel. The air grew heavy, and the silence that followed was not just silence. It was the sound of destiny taking a sharp turn. That call carried your truth, your story, your hidden struggles into the ears of someone who had no idea what was really happening. In that instant, the balance of power was disrupted, and hearts that once doubted began to tremble. Your name, your life, your presence became the center of a conversation you weren't even part of. It wasn't just a call, it was a signal, a secret being revealed, a chain reaction being set into motion, something too big to stop. The person who answered is now seeing you in a way they never imagined before. That moment cracked open doors that were locked for years. It shifted loyalties, twisted emotions, and made them realize how much weight your name carries. The call that started like any other ended with a silence that said, "Nothing will ever be the same again." From that call, whispers began to move like fire in dry grass. Someone who doubted you is now questioning themselves. Someone who ignored you is now restless, unable to sleep because your name won't leave their mind. Every detail about you was poured into that conversation. The struggles, the sacrifices, the pain, and even the moments you thought nobody noticed. All of it reached the one person who needed to hear it most. This was not by chance. It was written. That call was the universe's way of flipping the script. The same person who once walked away from you is now being pulled back toward you by forces stronger than pride. My beloved child, they are not the same after hearing it. Their heart is shaking, their chest is heavy, and their eyes are wet with thoughts of you. They thought they could live without you, but now that call made them realize they cannot. Their voice cracked when your name was spoken. Their hands trembled as truth hit harder than they expected. Now every step they take will be guided by the thought of you, because once destiny reveals your name, there is no escape. The one who tried to pretend you didn't matter has been shaken to the core, and the one who tried to hide their feelings is now exposed before their own conscience. This was the moment the tables turned. It is now you who carries the power. They just got a call about you. And in that moment, their world collapsed and rebuilt itself. They saw your worth, your beauty, your strength, and your truth in ways they refused to before. Now they are restless, desperate, and searching for a way to make things right. Every choice they make from this moment will circle back to you. Every thought they try to escape will lead them right back to your name. Because once the call was made, the universe sealed the path. They cannot undo what they heard. This is not just about them knowing. It's about them realizing what they lost, what they broke, and what they must fight for. And my beloved child, this is only the beginning of the storm that call has created. My beloved child, after that call, they could not breathe the same way anymore. Their chest felt like it was carrying a mountain, and their soul trembled with a truth they had been running from. The words spoken about you pierced through their defenses, like lightning in the night. The one who heard your name replayed it over and over as if it had carved itself into their mind. Every syllable burned. Every detail shattered the lies they once believed. They tried to stay calm, but the truth shook them awake from their false peace. Now they see the picture clearly. The sacrifices you made, the tears you hid, the strength you carried alone. That call pulled down the curtain that had been blocking their eyes. It forced them to see you for who you truly are. A warrior, a light, a soul chosen for something greater. They thought they were strong without you, but in that moment, they realized how fragile they really are. They tried to escape their feelings, but the universe dragged them back to your truth. The call was not just information, it was transformation. The voice on the other side did not hold back. It spoke with intensity, revealing secrets that could no longer stay buried, and with every word, their heart cracked open wider than before. They closed their eyes, but even in darkness, your image haunted them. They pressed the phone tighter, but it did not drown out the sound of your name. It was as if destiny itself was whispering, "You cannot run anymore." Now they are restless. They stare at the walls. They pace the floors. They cannot find peace because every corner of their world is echoing with one truth. You, my beloved child. They did not expect this. They thought they had control, but that single call ripped control away. It left them trembling, vulnerable, and exposed. They replay the call in their mind like a movie they cannot pause. Every word about you is now a memory carved into their spirit, and the more they try to shake it off, the tighter it grips them. They remember your face in the silence after the call. They remember your kindness in the pauses, and they remember your pain in the words they heard. Now guilt has wrapped itself around them like chains. Shame is crushing them. Regret is haunting them. And love is breaking through all the walls they built. They cannot hide from it anymore. Your truth is too powerful to ignore. That call has marked a new chapter. It has awakened them to a reality they denied for too long. And now, my beloved child, they are preparing to move in ways you cannot yet imagine. They just got a call about you, and it has become their turning point. The same person who thought you were replaceable is now realizing you are unforgettable. The same soul that thought they could walk away is now begging inside for another chance. They will try to reach out. They will look for excuses, reasons, and ways to find you again. Because once your name is spoken with such force, there is no erasing it. The call was not just about you. It was for you. It was destiny aligning itself to put power back in your hands. It was heaven's way of reminding them of who you are and why you matter. My beloved child, from that single call, a storm was born. It started as a whisper, but now it is shaking their entire world like thunder. They cannot eat. They cannot sleep because your truth has gripped their soul. Every word that was spoken about you is haunting them like an echo that refuses to fade. They keep replaying the moment, wondering how they could have missed what was so clear all along. The call became a mirror, forcing them to face the reality they once refused to see. Now their heart is restless, pounding like a drum in the dead of night. They reach for their phone, tempted to call you, yet fear stops them because they know once they hear your voice again, there will be no turning back. They are torn between pride and surrender, between the lies they lived and the truth they now know. And in that battle, it is your name that always wins. The person who carried the message did not sugarcoat it. They poured everything out. Your pain, your loyalty, your strength, your silence. They spoke it with such force that even the hardest heart could not resist. The listener's breath grew heavy, their chests tightened, and their eyes burned with regret. They thought they had moved on, but the truth cut deeper than they imagined. It made them realize that their entire world was built on a fragile illusion without you. Now they are remembering moments they tried to bury. The times you stood by them, the times you forgave, the times you loved without asking for anything in return. Those memories are stabbing them sharper than any blade. My beloved child, they are now trapped in their own conscience. Their thoughts are chains, their emotions are prison walls, and your name is the key they cannot escape. This is the weight that destiny has placed on them after that call, and the ripple has only just begun. That call is spreading beyond one person. It is reaching others who once doubted you. It is shifting opinions, turning enemies into silent admirers, and waking people up to the truth of who you are. The same ones who whispered against you are now forced to whisper about you with respect. The ones who laughed behind your back are now swallowing their pride in silence. Because when your name is spoken in truth, even lies lose their power. The call has rewritten the script. It has reversed the roles. The one who once stood against you is now standing in the shadow of your strength. My beloved child, the universe is not finished yet. That call was only the spark. The fire is still spreading, and soon, the very person who tried to walk away will be the one who runs back. Their hands will shake when they reach for you. Their heart will break when they realize the damage they caused.